Hey guys, you're welcome to another edition of Sport Update here on REMO TV. And like you know, this is the weekend edition. During the first edition of the week, I told you a lot of actions will be going down this week, from the UEFA Champions League to the UEFA Europa League and other leagues, most especially the local leagues. And I told you we cannot wait to see the team that would go through the UEFA Champions League quarter final to the semi-final. And now we have our standing four. All right, like you know, like you can see, I am not alone in the studio today. I have with me a fine, fresh, good-looking young man, Mr. Bolas. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Don't worry, you're always welcome. Actually, you're always welcome. All right, I will be talking sports with him today. He's also a Barcelona fan, but don't worry, we won't be doing the Barcelona thing today. We are talking pure sports. All right, without wasting much of your time, the first story I have here with me is the sudden announcement of Ahmed Musa as the new player for Kano. Well, a lot of people have said quite a lot of things about him. Some people believe this is a step backward. Some people say it is 3 steps backward in his career. And a lot of people said it is another move forward in the history of our own local football here in Nigeria. Well, I am of the opinion that it is all that is good for this man. He would do for himself. We cannot dispute the fact he has played for Leicester City for years. He has played in other European teams and he has done good for himself. Yes. He has captained Nigeria national team for a lot of years and he still remains our captain, the first choice to be precise. Yes. And now, I really don't want to bring around a lot of controversies like I would always say, but Bolatito, what do you feel about this? Do you think it is a step further in Musa's career or a step further in our own local football, to be precise?
Well, like you said, it's a step further for Musa. I think it's a step further for Nigeria League, because I wonder why a player of his caliber, who have played all over the country, who have played all over the world, would come back to Nigerian League. I don't know, what are they offering him that nobody is offering him? Or is it that he's not getting as much play time that he wants to play and then he decides to come back so that he will not feel totally useless? I don't know, but then it's a plus for the Nigerian League, because having a player like Musa in the Nigerian League is a plus for them. So yeah, it's a plus for Nigerian League. Well,
a good one actually, but there is a clause in his contract. Okay. There is no place for renewal. The contract is just for the end, till the end of this present MPFL season. So there is probability that maybe at the end or before the end of the season, he would get a contract in another team outside of the country. But he has been sitting back for quite a long time, and you know, when the player sits back without doing anything, without training, he would rust. Yeah. That is just the language. He would rust. So for him to continue in his consistency, he just has to look for a place. And Kano has been his own base club. That was where he started his career from, actually. So I feel it's a big one for him, because it's his decision at the end of the day. But you know, comically, I saw something during the week that Ahmed Musa has been a player that travels with his team on plane, private jets and all. But now, in our own league, players travel 48 hours, 26 hours, 32 hours before getting to the venue of their game. So personally, Bola, I cannot enjoy the luxury of a private jet and come down to the level of, bro, we never even reached that level. I don't feel comfortable. I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. Yes, so, but one thing I believe strongly is it is all that is good for him. It is all that is good. He must have seen the clauses and still. So all the best to Ahmed Musa and all the best to Kano. As quickly away from that, about a few days ago, we saw the conclusion of the 20th Sport Festival in Edo State, and a lot of actions went down. Yes. We saw some good news, we saw some bad news. Even though during the competition, we got the news that there would be a pause, a monumental pause, due to financial instability. But well, during the time of the news, the Honorable Minister of Youth and Sport, talking about Honorable Sunday Dare, he came out with a statement that we should continue with the game, that the federal government will do everything possible to come out with the financial funds and everything. And about a few hours, we saw that the federal government approved 500 million for the continuation of the competition. Well, with this just concluded National Sport Festival, do you think Nigeria needs to do better with their sporting activities?
Yes, of course, we need to do better in a lot of aspects in this country, especially in the sport aspect. This is not, you didn't just wake up one morning and say, let us plan every stage.
True.
So it's something you should have planned way before now. And then midway into the competition, you are saying you want to stop. Why? Because there's no fun. So what this country, we are just joking at this country.
Exactly. You know, like they would say, on a cruise, on a vibe. I just hope things would get better. Bolatito, corroborating what you just said now, Delta State has won the ticket to host the next National Sport Festival. So I feel even with the immediate announcement of the person to hold the next one, we would still have issues like we did this year's one. That's the surprising part of it.
This country, now that they've given Delta State the tickets, they should start planning from now. That's what I think. Actually, they should start planning from now, because you've seen what happened this time. You should be able to plan better and plan ahead.
The 2022 World Cup preparation started about 6 years ago. The 2022 World Cup preparation started about 6 years ago. So now, all right, quickly away from that. You know about few seasons like the 2014-2015 season, nobody believed Chelsea was going to win the UEFA Champions League. But here we are. So I feel same can still happen this year. And one thing I would say is I wish I know the better side would win. PSG has been good also. Real Madrid has been good. Manchester City, Pep Guardiola, he's been awesome at City also. So any of these teams can just go ahead and grab the trophy about exactly. So that's just the thing. All right, this weekend also we will be having the 2021 Copa del Rey, Spanish Copa del Rey. Athletico Bilbao will be playing against FC Barcelona. Not to forget that about a few weeks ago, Athletico Bilbao played against Real Sociedad in the 2020 Copa del Rey, and they were defeated by Real Sociedad. Now they will be playing the same cup against FC Barcelona. FC Barcelona is very stronger compatriots. I think they've played like few games this season, and Barcelona has defeated like twice, and they've defeated like once or twice also. So this is like a wake-up call to both FC Barcelona and Athletic Bilbao, and it will not speak well for Athletic Bilbao to lose the same trophy to FC Barcelona. That would be twice in a year. That is not a good one. So come Saturday, Barcelona is going all out. Well, I am a big fan of FC Barcelona, a registered fan at large. And I've always believed once FC Barcelona gets to the final, we give it our all. Except Athletic Bilbao is coming with another strategy that has never been shown before, because I know they are capable of doing that. Also, this weekend, Chelsea will be playing against Manchester City. What is your prediction about that game?
Oh, looking at what Manchester City played against Borussia Dortmund in their last game, Manchester City is going to we'll come back again and tell you that I think about it.
Also, Everton will be playing against Tottenham Hotspur. The boys of Jose Mourinho this season, they've not been top-notch. Their performance has been nothing to write home about, despite the kind of players he has, despite the kind of caliber, despite the kind of portfolio Jose Mourinho has built for himself. I think he's presently on the 8th or the 7th position on the English Premier League. Even with the promise he gave when he got appointed as the manager that he would qualify for the UEFA Champions. But now, he's not even close to the Europa League. Do you understand? I think that is just how hard English Premier League can be. Now, nobody thought Leicester City, West Ham would be among the top 4 this season. But here we are discussing them. They've been good. So that is that about football. That is that about English Premier League. And that is that about managers and players who have a lot of things to prove in the league. This is how far we can go on this edition of Sports Update. I know you have a lot of opinions, maybe contrary, maybe you're on the same line with us. You can drop it on every of our social media platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at official REMO TV. And for more info, you can visit us on our website at www.remotv.com.ng. Mr. Bola, nice having you on the show today. Hope when I call on you next time, you would show up.
Definitely. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm liking being here. I love
Thank you very much. Don't worry, go into this new week, this weekend. Enjoy yourself, have fun, and please, COVID-19 is still out there, but safe. And don't forget to stay jiggy. Bye for now.